So hello and welcome to CFB UK, home of the UK's biggest college football fan page, for the fans, by the fans. So we're kicking off a brand new segment called Fourth and 4,000. Why 4,000? Because we're about 4,000 miles away from America. And we're going to bring you some exclusive interviews from NCAA Division One players from stateside right back to here. Now, we're thrilled to introduce you to our guest this week. Going into his sophomore season, he was a 2019 All-American freshman defensive end for the Wyoming Cowboys. Last season, he had 6.5 sacks, 9.5 tackles for a loss, and he's looking to build on that in 2020. So let's just admit him now. Please welcome, as he's just joining here on his iPhone, we've got Solomon Byrd, everybody.
What's up?
How you doing, man?
I'm good.
Cool, man. So where are we calling you from? Are you in Wyoming? Are you in Cali?
I'm in Wyoming right now.
You're back in Wyoming?
Yeah.
Oh, cool, man. Cool. So my name's Nick, and I live in Northern England. We've got Lewis over here.
What's up?
Lewis, you live was it
Sort of near Manchester.
near Manchester, and you've got Steve, who's from Scotland. So if you need me to translate anything for you, so cool, man. Well, thank you very much for joining us. You know, I wish we had a bit of Wyoming gear to put on. The best I can do is I've got a nice glass here with Wyoming. That'll have to do.
Go ask her.
Oh, we got another guest.
This is my nephew. He might be bugging.
Oh, buddy.
Hello.
Hey. He's out with you in Wyoming. Does he come to visit you? Have you?
Yeah.
Cool, man. Cool. Right. Okay. Hold on.
You guys got some crazy.
Are you on?
Yes.
So
Get out.
we've got the questions right here. So we've got 4 sections we wanted to chat to you about. We're going to start with learning all about you. So question 1, Lewis, can you take it away?
Yeah. So obviously you grew up in California. Did you play any other sports as a kid, or was it always just football for you?
So growing up, I mainly played football, but then I dabbled a little bit with like Parker Rex, which is like basketball, and yeah, that's pretty much it into high school. Yeah, I played basketball too.
Cool.
As a high school player, I believe that you'd actually played tight end as well. What made you switch to defensive end?
Well, I always played defense, so I always played like linebacker and stuff, so I would come off the edge. But then my senior year, we came with a different defense. We played a 3-4, so a 4 down front. And then one of my coaches just said, "Yeah, you're going to play DN this year." And I was like, "What?" And then, yeah, it just happened to work out.
That's cool, man. So you said you switched out from tight end to defensive end. So as a high school football player, moving up to college, what were your main personal goals, like going into your senior year? Like, what were you trying to achieve, and what as like with your high school to try and notice?
Well, going into college, I wanted to just get my name out there a little bit more, and I wanted to like contribute to the team. I already knew coming into college I was about to be like a star or nothing, so I just wanted to contribute to the team a little bit. I got my shot, but I didn't do exactly what I wanted to do. But then the next year rolled around, I did a little bit more. You
had a big 2019. We'll get onto that later.
Cool. So it's recruitment time for college.
Yeah.
What were sort of the deciding factors for you that made you want to go to Wyoming?
It was more so everybody was like more so family, because I had Washington State come on late, and they were trying to like tell me not to commit and stuff like that and just wait. But then like I care less about going to a bigger college and more so who I'm going to be playing with and for. So that was more of a bigger factor in it.
Cool.
Was the move from Palmdale, California to Wyoming was it an easy move, or did it take a bit of adapting?
I would say more so like the people and the weather was a harder move, because I'm from a place where there's more so like Latino people than Caucasian. So I was in that area, and also the weather is like super cold up here compared to California. Yeah.
All right, Scotland's cold as well. It's very similar to Wyoming. Very cold.
Yeah, we don't really get like if it goes above like 70, it's hot here.
Really?
Yeah.
See, that's kind of here too. Like in the winter, 30 is like a warm day.
Yeah, we consider that like tropical weather.
Pretty much.
So you say, so whereabouts is it in California you're from? Is it like near San Diego way, or is it?
It's like 2.5 hours away from San Diego. It's closer to LA, like Los Angeles.
Okay.
It's like almost an hour, like an hour away.
Oh, cool, man. So so tell me about how you were feeling your freshman season, like your redshirt freshman season. You come on the field for your very first snap. How were you feeling at that moment? When that sort of
when I first stepped on the field?
Yeah.
Okay, so practice is more so like you can mess up X amount of times and get it right after your third try, second try, whatever else. Game time is not that. So you have the jitters and stuff, especially your first play. And my first play, I had no discipline at all. Like I was looking at their cleats. I was supposed to be looking at like the knee, shoulder, something like that. Like my keys was off. I was just like, whoa, that's a big dude in front of me. More so than it's football time.
Who was that first game against?
It was against Missouri. Yeah, Missouri.
Ooh, all right.
At Mizzou. So.
Oh, so my mum and dad, they went to a game at Mizzou like 6 months ago, last season.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've never been to a college game, but my parents have been to more games than I have. They
Wow.
went and saw Utah State last season, so they saw Jordan Love. So I think that must be.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. See, I played against him too.
Did you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Do you think is he like the first round guy that everyone's talking about?
Against I would say against us, he wasn't more so, but if you turn on the tape, you'll see he did a lot of good stuff. But our defense is fairly solid, so I see why he did it. Yeah.
Definitely. Lewis?
So you were obviously named a freshman All-American last year. That's the fourth Cowboy in 5 years to get that sort of honor. How does that reflect the work you've put into your game?
It reflects it like hand in hand, like you get that because you work. And I honestly feel that because I stay like prayed up, because I stay like in my scripture and everything, and then I go and I just work hard. God handles the rest, So I work hard and it's going to come to me.
Of course, yeah.
So with for the upcoming season, what's the main aim for you? What do you hope to achieve in this upcoming season?
Man, shoot, probably like personal like records and like stats and numbers and stuff like that. I'll leave that alone. But as far as like just becoming closer with my team, yeah, that'll stack the numbers itself. Like that'll take care of itself. Just working hard and just stay in my word. It's gonna happen.
And I think you want 7 sacks or more. You want 7. Well, yeah.
I got it. Well, personally, my last year goal was double digits, and I like counted all the sacks that I missed. I missed like 3 of them, and then I had like a couple more opportunities to gain some. So I could have had my goal if I was doing everything, but it's gonna come. Double digits gonna come real quick.
I'm sure. So last question from us from this part is, so it kind of brings me on nicely. You said there's a couple of times that you almost got the sack and what you could have done. Is there anything particular in the off season that, having watched tape back, you're thinking, if I can work on this particular thing, I'm going to get a double digit sacks? See,
look, that's the thing. That's the crazy part, because going through all of last season, I wasn't a pure pass rusher or like, I knew what I knew, but during this off season, I got with Coach BT Jordan, and I got with another dude, and just from watching and learning and like watching other people, now I feel like I know a lot more about pass rushing, and I feel that I'm better now than I was last year, and like it's gonna be crazy this next year.
And we're definitely going to be watching, aren't we, boys?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Cool. So we'll move on to the second section. It's called the mailbag. So we've got 6 questions from fans that we got out really quickly yesterday. We put out in the group to say that we're going to speak to you, and we're going to say the first 6 questions in we're going to ask. So, Steve, I think you've got the first question there.
Yep. So the first question comes from Freddie, and I hope I'm getting this right, Ainsty. Anyway, what he's looking to know is if you could build the perfect defensive end or edge roster using parts of players' games, size, speed, bend, rush moves, from history, who and what would you use? Tough one to start.
Good question.
That's a really good one. If I were just to make the perfect edge rusher, I'll probably use Jadeveon Clowney, all of his bendy, like he's a freak athletically. And then probably like a Nick or Joey Bosa, just super technically sound. So I wouldn't even reach back that far in history because you got some freaks right now.
Yeah, some very, very good players come through.
Sure. Matthew Wright, he asks, so he says, when you think of, I get it now. I didn't quite understand the question, but now I get it. When you think of the football, as in, so we call it American football because we call football soccer. When you think of the American football scene in the UK, whether that's thinking about whether we actually play it or for the fans, or what comes to mind? Do you even think about the American football in a country like England?
Well, what I do know, I'm a boxing fan, so like I know Anthony Joshua and like Tyson Fury. I know their fan base is like crazy. So if football was like a big thing in England, I know that like in the UK, I know that it'll be a big thing.
So every year,
that's what comes to mind is like a crazy fan base.
So every year, the NFL bring 4 games over to England in the regular season.
Oh yeah, no, that is right. That is right. I think did the Raiders play there last year?
Yeah, the Raiders did.
Yeah. That's my team. That's my team.
Oh, is it?
Raiders my team.
So there was 4 games, 90,000 capacity, and the tickets sold out in 60 minutes. Every game, all 4 games.
Dang. Was it did they play in the soccer stadium?
Yeah, they play the England Stadium, Wembley, and they play in the new the Tottenham Hotspur Spurs Stadium, which has been specially built to host NFL because it's got an NFL pitch underneath the football pitch, the soccer pitch.
Okay, dang, that's crazy. And see, look, that's what I mean by the fans are crazy.
We've got a great history, certainly in the last 20, 30 years of your football coming here, and just we love it. We absolutely adore it.
That's crazy.
Lewis?
So the next question we've got from Lee Wakefield is, I don't think most people in the UK will actually know of Wyoming or where Wyoming is or anything about it. So could you give us sort of a flavour of the environment, the surroundings, just what Wyoming's like?
The whole state is like super spacious between city to city. And I should say more so like town to town, because it's like there's probably only one actual city in Wyoming, but it still has that Western vibe to it, like that cowboy country type of vibe to it.
It's cool.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Steve?
Sorry, I lost the thingy there for a second. Worst person ever. Right. So the next question is from Freddie Harper Davis. And what he wants to know is, who was your sporting idol growing up?
My sport. Okay, so I had 2 uncles that played in the NFL, but both of them weren't like stars or anything. But that's what really turned me on to like football. So for the longest, they were my idols. But then one running back, his name was Jordan Stanton. In high school, he was like my idol. But then after that, I never really had one. I always just admire like the art of the game more so than the players.
That's good. Yeah. Archie Davies, he asks, So obviously it's affected all of us, the COVID-19 pandemic.
Yeah.
How has it affected your off season? And also in the UK, our soccer returns next week, but with no fans in the stadium. What do you think about possibly if it had to come to playing games this season with no fans in the stadium?
Yeah. I would say, first of all, it affected my off season. I would say just more so like learning the playbook this year because we have like new coaches and everything. So like it's a little different, but just learning that and missing spring ball, I think that's going to hurt like everybody, you know, all the college teams in the country. But then you got like teams like us who are coming back early and, you know, we could start to work towards, you know, the season. But with no fans, I'm not gonna lie. Everybody else might tell you they playing football, like it doesn't matter. But fans do play a part at the end of the day. It's not gonna be exciting, like as exciting, but you know, go out there, win games, and make plays is the ultimate goal.
Yeah, that's been a really popular answer, hasn't it? We've had that question for quite a few of the interviews so far, and I think pretty much every player has said that, you know, the fans just add that motivation and support. So we'll go into the last question of this segment from Harry Maltby, and he wants to know if you could sack one quarterback from history, who would it be and why?
Oh, I would probably say Brett Favre.
No,
because Brett Favre used to like avoid sacks and like throw the ball and all weird type of angles and stuff. And I know coming up, I used to watch him a lot, even though I wasn't quarterback. He was just really excited. So I'll say Brett Favre.
Oh, nice. Cool. Well, they were the two longest sections. We're going to the last two shorter sections. So bringing it back to obviously us being British, we've got a little game for you called Guess the Brit. So we've got 10 pictures, and you've got to let us know.
I'm probably going to fail at all of these. Go ahead.
Well, hopefully most of them are all like have worked in America or been big in America. So yeah, we're trying it. Okay. Question 1 is this man. Do you know who this man is?
He
the clue is
looks
soccer.
like an actor.
He's soccer.
He plays soccer?
He played for Real Madrid, Manchester United, England, and LA Galaxy, and now he owns the new Inter Miami team.
Holy shit! Who is that?
His name is David Beckham.
David Beckham. See, I'm not big with like a lot of like popular people.
That's cool. Hey, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, this is the most important person in England. Do you know who this is?
It's the Queen.
Yes.
Yeah. There we go. Oh, okay. You a music fan?
Kind of.
Okay, so this guy does a bit of rap, but he's had some huge tunes in the charts, and a lot of them in America. Do you know who this guy is?
Well, no clue.
No clue.
Play one of his songs. Tell me one of his songs.
He did a song with Justin Bieber. I don't know. He did a song called Shape of You. He did this song.
Okay.
Have you heard that one before?
Yeah.
It is Mr. Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah, I need to do some of my history.
Right. This was a very popular movie in the world. And do you know who that is? Even the character name?
No, is that like she playing Harry Potter or something?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I don't know her name, but I do know who she is. She's super familiar.
Well, you got the Harry Potter.
Her name's Emma Watson, and this is Hermione Granger.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
I
got it. I remember watching a movie with her in this. So.
All right, this guy is a judge on America's Got Talent.
Yeah, that's Calvin Simon or Simon. Oh my God.
Simon. Yeah.
Yeah. America's Got Talent. I watch it all the time. Simon.
Yeah.
Simon.
Super
Simon
tough
Clark.
judge.
Simon. I'm gonna give it. Yeah. All right, actor, British actor. Do you know who this guy is?
Oh dang! I know who he is. I don't know his name. I know who he is though for sure.
If I give you one of his names and you can guess the other one, we'll give you the point. What do you want? His first name or last name?
I probably won't get either, but just give me his.
Idris.
Demetrius.
Idris.
Deetris.
Idris.
The accent's coming in.
His name's Idris Elba.
Idris Elba. I know him for sure, but I don't know his name. Hell no.
That's cool. Right. Okay.
I'm terrible at names and like titles and stuff.
Yeah. When you get in the NFL, you'll be able to eat at this dude's restaurant every single night because it's super expensive. I think he's got like 10 of them in Vegas. Do you know who this guy is from Hell's Kitchen?
Yeah. Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I think you'll get two of these last three. One of them is really hard, so I have to say. This is the most important drink in England. What is that in the cup?
Oh man.
It's a hot drink. Do you know what it is?
Tea.
Yeah.
It's tea.
You said tea? Yeah. Okay. Yes, it is English tea. Most important. People drink it like 10 times a day. All right. This is a really important English food. Nobody has got this yet, so I'd be shocked. Do you know what that is?
No.
And if you play football, you shouldn't eat these because it's really bad for you.
All right, so I'm gonna tell you what it looks like. It looks like a hamburger meat inside of like some dough or something like that.
So yeah, you are like every person so far thinks it's beef. Like
what is it?
It's a sausage roll.
A sausage roll.
Yeah.
It's not. It's a pork or something.
Yeah. So it's like sausage meat rolled in like pastry, like puff pastry.
Okay, yeah, we have similar stuff out here.
Yeah. So the last one is, I'd say, the UK's pride and joy when it comes to the NFL. Actually, it's not Osi Manura. I should have done him. Why did I do him? All right. Do you know who this guy is?
No.
He also could be wearing a Dolphins jersey. He won the Super Bowl, starting running back for the Eagles.
Jay Ajayi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boom. Finish on a high. Cool.
There's a guy that played at Boise. He had a English accent too. What was his name?
Boise. Jay Ajayi went to Boise as well.
Yeah, Jay Ajayi.
Okay, it had to have been him then.
Yeah, he went to Boise State. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to finish with the last section. It's just 6 questions. It's called This or That, and you've got to tell us just which one you'd rather. Okay?
Okay.
So, Lewis, you got the first question?
Okay, so would you rather win the national championship with Wyoming or be a third-round NFL draft pick?
Win the national championship.
Cool.
For sure.
That's been the most popular answer, but we have had one that said first-round draft pick. So, hey, with either
It'll come with it. It'll come with it.
Yeah. Heisman winner or NFL Hall of Fame?
Oh, which one's more prestige? I would say Heisman winner.
Okay.
Because NFL Hall of Famers are like kind of washed down. Like you can't remember everybody, but you can remember more Heisman winners. So Heisman.
It's a good answer, actually.
That answer split. Yeah. That split people completely. So that's a good answer.
Yeah.
All right. You going in the NFL draft. Would you rather? I know you'd rather join any NFL team, but would you rather join a team that's just won the Super Bowl, or a team that just started a rebuild?
To be completely honest, on the business side of everything, I'd rather join a team that's starting to rebuild because they'll probably have a higher draft pick and I'll be more valuable on that team. So yeah, a rebuild.
everyone said rebuild so far.
Yeah.
Some people have said because they want to be an underdog, like being an underdog. Some people said like, if we're starting a rebuild, then I might get a start week 1. So
yeah.
good answer.
Yeah.
So do you prefer playing in cold weather states or hot weather states?
I would, interesting enough, I would say cold weather states because I just know here we have the advantage. Like if it is cold, then we'll have the advantage, and if it's warm, then I'm good.
Cool.
Would you consider yourself as a locker room leader, or do you just quietly go about your business?
I'll say it's a mix of both. I would say like if it's easy for me, like if we're doing something that's more simpler, then I'll be more vocal. But like once it starts getting tough for me, I try to like focus in, like zone in. Like I don't want to talk to nobody. So a mixture of both.
Cool.
So we've come to the very last question, and this one is a bit of a thinker, but we're hoping you're going to say the right answer. So you're on an NFL team, okay? That's given. You're on an NFL team, and your team gets called up by Roger Goodell, and they say, we want your team to play one of your home games in London in front of the UK fans. Would you want your team to say, no, that's okay, we'll stay here for that game, or would you like to come over to London, England, and play in front of the UK fans?
I would definitely like to come over to London, England, and play for the UK fans. Yeah, you guys are crazy. You guys are crazy.
That's cool.
It's amazing.
Well, Solomon, thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate it. We appreciate it. We'll have to get some Wyoming gear, won't we, guys? We'll have to get an order in.
Sure.
We can get NFL gear in England, but you can't buy college gear over here. So we buy it from America,
right.
shipped over. So we'll have to.
Wow.
But you
just let me know. Let me know. I can probably get you guys some stuff.
That'd be awesome.
Well, Lewis,
Wow.
Lewis is the man for sorting out this. So for sorting this out.
For sure.
Thank you for joining us, bro. And stay safe, stay healthy, and have a great season.
You too.
Yeah, good luck.
Thank you so much.
See you later,
Cheers.
Sol. Bye.